What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are going to be watching Lucifer season 5 episode 4. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the watch along so far. We've got the first 3 episodes up on the channel, so if you haven't seen, please do go back and watch them. They've been great so far and get you up to date with this episode. Now, we did get a comment off a subscriber last episode from Ja Magica, and they said that Chloe was initially called Chloe Dancer and the writers decided to change it to Chloe Decker, which personally I think sounds so much better. So yeah, that's a good choice, and thanks very much for contributing to the channel and leaving comments and likes. I see every one of them, so I do appreciate it. But without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Hopefully it's another good one. Cheers, guys.
Where's your mother?
I'm staying at my dad's.
Do you know what, right? I really enjoy Trixie's chemistry with Lucifer. I think she should be in it more because their storyline together, I do enjoy it.
Tonight.
It's game night. The detective always comes to game night. Came to game night. Maybe that's why she never texts me back. She didn't happen to mention anything about being a gift, did she, from God? Because if that's the stumbling block, it's really much less of an issue than she thinks. The year was 1946. The whole city knew her voice, but I was the only one who knew her real name, Lilith.
Wait, who's Lilith?
Maisie mother.
Everything was copacetic until someone stole my ring.
Ah, well, that is unfortunate. Well, I'm not sure you can go out of that.
Lucifer, that ring is the only thing in the entire universe that means anything to me. I'm going to get it back. And you are gonna help me.
Devil-solving crime. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Wait, stop the story. You're supposed to be telling me about your ring. Your ring is black.
Do you want to hear the story or not? Because I'll be perfectly happy at the bar.
Okay.
We were looking for information on Lily Rose's ring. You know who nabbed it?
Word on the street is folks say a newcomer was seen lurking around Lily's dressing room the night the ring disappeared.
You're lucky you're a friend of Lily's. But don't get too friendly. Enjoy your evening.
You told me to stay behind you, which wasn't easy considering you spent so much time on the pavement. So, what now? Little did I know, Jack and his wife Shirley were going through a rough patch.
How are the potatoes? I made them with cream, just like you like.
Oh shit, is that that looks like Lucifer's mum. I forgot her name though, but is she just back to do a cameo in this episode?
I know you're still sore with me, but you can't just... Excuse me. Lost my appetite. God forbid a man gets a moment's peace around here.
Oh, is it eye
Lucky
patch, man?
Larry?
You know what, right? It must be so hard to solve crimes back in the day like that, with no CCTV, like no cameras, no phones, you know, just no forensics. It must be solid.
What did the missus do to get your trousers in such a twist? Cheat on you? Kick your dog? Ruin your favorite shirt? Shirley was a call girl.
Yeah, that's right.
Aren't you lucky to benefit from the experience your
That is
wife
true.
has gained with dozens, maybe hundreds of men?
Sooner or later, it all falls apart.
Well, not really. Like, you're the only one there. You're just letting the past, someone's past, get, like, you know, ruin the future that you could have. Also, I remember her name is Charlotte, and she died brutally, and I feel sorry for Kevin, or whatever his name, what's his name, Dan, because I really like their relationship.
Perhaps you'd like a break, sir.
Yeah. Why don't you take a load off, Willie?
Who the hell are you?
Where's the ring?
The what?
Never mind, I'll find it myself.
What are you doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Can you please tell me what he's doing?
Hey, I wouldn't worry about that.
You know, I'm beginning to think that Willie here doesn't have the brains to have nicked Lily's ring.
No kidding. Where do you and Larry meet normally?
At his apartment. It's not much cleaner than the docks. And yes, I will have Carmina write down the address for you.
Mate, it's so weird watching Dan speak in this sort of tone. Like, he just does not suit him at all. Oh, he looks so strange as well in that outfit.
I took one little piece of that garden on the way out. The stone that was in my ring. The ring reminds me that I don't need Adam or his family. That I don't need anybody.
This apartment is literally the most depressing hovel I've ever seen. And I've seen Kafka's Hell Loop.
And he charges at our killer, you, like this.
Ooh.
He knocks the wind out of him. Sorry, pal.
That's all right, I love role play.
Things are looking up for our pal Larry until the killer pulls out a knife. Wrenched it open. He got halfway out when the killer comes over, stabs him in the back.
Imagine that was true. Back in the day, that was pretty much the only way you could sort of work out a crime scene, isn't it? Like, because you don't have the technology, you have to envision that the creation of the attack itself. And I suppose that's a good analysis, because it worked quite well there.
Thought you were here for the secret cult ceremony.
Sorry, my friend is new. We are absolutely here for the secret cult ceremony.
Right through that door. If you haven't mail-ordered your robes yet, there's a few extra hanging on the coat rack.
Particularly accurate historically speaking, but quite bloody. My old friend Tutankhamun would have loved it.
In the modern age,
Did you feel powerful when you were holding Tommy Stompanato's heart in your hands after you killed him?
You can't possibly believe that I had anything to do with that.
Oh, yeah, we absolutely do. Can any of your parishioners account for your whereabouts from noon to 6 today?
Well, sure, I was here. I did 4 tarot card readings, an exorcism, and a bar mitzvah.
Thanks to a certain high priest come magic school freshman I know, the word is out that your ring only works when it's attached to this rather gaudy bangle.
How about a little costume change before we get started? Be a doll and put this in my safe, will you?
There's a man in Lily's dressing room. I made sure he saw me put the bracelet in the safe, just like you said.
You killed Tommy Stompanato?
And I took the ring. Larry should have never sold Stompanato that ring. Neither of them even knew what they had.
No, I don't want to hurt anyone. But I need to save Bill.
Jewelry isn't going to save your husband, Gertie.
You got caught in the crossfire between the Stompanato boys and the Brooklyn Bridge gang. You got shot half a dozen times and walked away.
That had nothing to do with a magic ring. There's no such thing.
Let's just settle this ringamarole once and for all, shall we?
She's gonna faint.
Yes, I did.
I'm bleeding out. Bleeding out.
Oh, that's a lot of bellyache.
Ring returned, favor repaid. See you in a few hundred years.
They all think they want to live forever. But they already have something so much more precious. Gertie was right. It's knowing there's an end.
Tell you what, that's absolutely brutal. It's also true. It's the fact that you know there's an end which makes something more important, because you need to spend the time that you have now to enjoy it before it runs out. Where if you live forever, you know, everything's just whatever's in it. Like, it doesn't really matter, because you know that you can just do it whenever you want. But still, I would rather be immortal than not.
Would you like me to bring your children up to say goodbye?
And undo everything they've learned in hell. Never. Can never tell them what I've done today, Lucifer. Not if they are going to be unbreakable.
That ring has Lilith's immortality inside it?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because they didn't say that.
I suppose it does.
Because they said that she wasn't wearing a ring when she was killed before, and that didn't resemble immortality, but then they've just said it is, and they've just give it Lucifer. So 50-50, a bit confused there.
Story time's over.
I just don't understand, right? How can Trixie just get about? Like, how old is she? Like 10, 11 or something? You telling me she's just taking the bus to and from, like... I don't understand. Oh, shit.
You get the story? I taught you well, kid.
Oh. Lilith just told him to never tell Maze, and now he's just told Trixie who's gonna tell Maze. So now, so Michael might have been telling the truth then, that Lucifer was keeping a secret from her. That's well interesting.
Once upon a time.
Oh
Deborah went to
shit,
New
she's
York
gonna
City.
do it.
The year was 1946.
Oh shit! Because if it was in 1946, that means that Maisie's mum is probably still alive in present day. Surely this is not Lilith. I'm not having it. It can't be. Surely not.
Are you Lily Rose?
Oh shit, mate, Lily.
It's me, Mazikeen.
That's mad.
Lucifer told you. I gave something a shot. It didn't work out.
That's it?
Yo, why is she closing the door on
That's
her
all you have
kid?
to say to me? Why you abandoned me?
I did it to make you strong, and it worked. Just look at you. I can see you don't need anyone.
Alright, so that was the end of that episode. I honestly don't know what to think of it, to be fair. Like, I'm not a big fan of the black and white episodes, and I also don't think that... I mean, it does play into the storyline, it does, doesn't it? Because the way they've just told the story there, and they just shown that Lilith was actually alive in the present day, so they did relate it back, but in reality, it's kind of pointless. Like, you see episodes like this, it's just like bonus episodes. I mean, it is keeping up with the story, but barely. You know, it's just a tiny bit of information that could have just been dropped in anywhere in any episode. And I don't know why. You know, I mean, they obviously like to try things new, and the actors probably love filming it in you know, back in the day and that. But as a person watching it, it wasn't amazing. I'm honestly not a fan of the black and whites, but. Right, so if Michael told Mazikeen that, because he did, Michael told Mazikeen that Lucifer was holding a secret from her, and he told her where to find it. I'm guessing it was there with the story that Lucifer told Trixie, and then Trixie has just told Mazikeen, and now Mazikeen's gone and found Lilith. But why is that so important? That's what I want to know. Like, again, it's just proving that she was abandoned yet again from Lilith, and now from Eve and Lucifer and from Chloe. That's what it feels like with her. But I want to know the significance. Why is that so important? Like, why is she going to go back now and be mad at Lucifer just because he held this secret? That's what I'm interested to see. That's the only thing that I picked up positive from this episode. But I am looking forward to seeing the next episode, to be fair, because it's going to be back in present day, and I'm sure there's going to be hell to pay, as you would say, with Mazikeen in what she's just learned and the information with Lucifer. So please stick around. The next video will be uploaded in the next few days. I thank you very much for clicking on my video today. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for checking out my video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.